Okay, good. We should be live right now, everybody. So if you can do me a quick favor and let me know if you can hear me and see me, I'm going to check with our tech guy here and see if it's working. Okay, please let me know if it's working now. And let's make sure that we have the video and the audio connected, that everything is working fine, and we will roll on with today's training. So hold on one second. I'm waiting to hear a little bit of feedback from our tech guy. Welcome to another edition of the Thursday night training Power Lead System. We are working just fine. Okay, great. So I'm just going to continue to roll, guys. I'm going to continue to roll with tonight's training. Apparently, there is a little local glitch on my issue, just on my page alone, but I think I know exactly what it is. I just need to clear my cache, but I don't want to do that here because it'll probably kill the Hangout on my end. Yeah. Okay. So thanks, Brian. I'm just going to go ahead and roll on, and we'll check it as we go. Okay. So let's continue, guys. Let me do this. And what I want to do first, so we have quite a bit of content to go through right now. I want to show you something very, very cool that you can add on top of the Facebook marketing and promotion and networking that we've been training on. And also it'll work well with your direct marketing, your buying of traffic into your funnels. What I'm about to talk to you tonight will enhance both of those. Social media will help it, and it will help your direct marketing. And it's just a good triad to have. So we've talked about direct marketing with buying traffic and solo ads and having those come straight into a funnel system. Build leads, your leads list that way, follow up with your automatic emails, and put them in front of your presentations and follow up, right? That's one. That's direct marketing. Then we've talked about generating your own leads using social media marketing. Tonight, we're going to talk about content marketing using a blog or some kind of content platform to help you warm up your social media, generate new traffic, new leads, and also warm up your cold traffic. So let me go on screen share here really quick, and it's always better if I show you what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to go on screen share, share my screen, present to everyone. There we go. Let's clear this out, show you my screen here. So what I want to do, I'm going to show you how to post a daily content marketing blog post today, okay? And where I want to start, I actually want to start on the PowerPoint here. Let's open up a PowerPoint for tonight. There we go. Let's go to the beginning and set up the slideshow from the beginning. So let's talk about it. But first, what I want to do is make sure that you know where to find all of the recordings of these trainings, the archives, the recordings of all the other stuff we've been teaching. Everybody, every week leads up to the next week. So every skill set, every tactic that we share with you can be applied along with the other tactics that we've learned up into this point. Okay, so tonight is Content Marketing 101, Blog Marketing 101, because we have a blog available inside of Power Lead System for you to use, right? So if you're a customer or a gold member affiliate, you have access to unlimited blogs, WordPress marketing blogs on your own domain names, unlimited, whatever niche you want to blog about, 1 blog, 5 blogs, 15 blogs, totally up to you. So let's talk about it though. So this is what we're going to be talking about tonight, how content marketing creates leads and sales for you, how to turn your blog into a traffic magnet and lead machine that helps you close sales too. Because on that blog, you can put reviews of your comp plan, you can put answers to the frequently asked questions. You can do so many things on a blog that once you get people on your blog, you get them clicking around to different blog posts and banners and links here or there, and you can do a lot of the selling and the presenting and the explaining on your blog. With writing, with images, with video, with everything. It's your blog, right? And you could also add value to your market. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So let me first share with you how to get to all the recordings and how to replicate this page. If you're an affiliate, you can replicate this page for yourself so that you can just invite your prospects to free internet marketing coaching sessions and deliver this value to them. And of course, on the page you see under the video, it walks people in to click on the button to start their 7-day free trial, become a customer, become an affiliate. They're on your team. This page is tagged to you. Let me show you how to replicate the page, how to promote this training. We've already written a broadcast email that you can send to your list. I'm going to show you how to send that out and how to find the recordings of these trainings in the archives. All right, so the very first link you want to go to, if you haven't set this up yet, is go to promotethursdaytraining.com. And on there, you're going to find a page with a couple of tutorial videos that teach you, number one, how to replicate this exact training page so that it tracks sales for you. Number two, it's going to show you how to send out a promotional invitation email to get people from your list to your page to this training, okay? Now, if you're looking for a generic team-friendly link to use, if you're not going to be set up like this in your own site for a while, but you have, maybe you want to post something on Facebook and invite people to the training before you have your own page set up, then there's a team-friendly generic universal link, thursdaytraining.com, that you can share, and that doesn't lead anybody to any other affiliate. When they click on the button to start their free trial, a page pops up that says, welcome to the team. Please get back to whoever invited you here to this video and sign up with them. Okay, so that's a team-friendly page. And that's how you replicate this page and you get an email promotion out to your list. So now about the recorded archives, a couple of ways to find it. You can go direct to the YouTube channel. Just search for, in quotations, search for Neil Guess on YouTube, and you'll find the channel that way. Or even easier, especially if you're new, log into your Power Lead System back office, click on training, log into the training center, and then you see up in the menu there on the picture to the right, the Power Lead System Training Center. See where it says the third from the left menu item there? It says replays. When you click on replays, you see that listing there that says watch Google Hangout replays. Click here. Those are where that's where all the recorded trainings are. It takes you directly to the YouTube channel, and I also provide for you the direct channel, but that is a crazy link there, but that's how you can get there too. Okay, that's the easiest way to get to all of the recordings. So now that we've covered that, let's get right into business. All of the rest of our training schedule is on that training site as well. If you look up on the menu bar there, the second item from the left where it says home, then it says schedule. If you click on schedule, you get all of the links to attend all of our weekly hangouts and training sessions. Monday training, Tuesday training, Wednesday training, Thursday training, even sometimes Friday training. They're all there. We record everything. It's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, so that's how to get all of the training, all of these recordings, and replicate this very page we're on right now. I need a lot of time to show you what I'm going to do because I'm actually going to go on the internet and create a post on the fly in real time right now so you can see, visualize how it's done and how it's not complicated at all. You just got to be consistent. But let's go through some basics first. So how content marketing creates leads and sales for you. How to turn your blog into a traffic magnet and lead machine that closes sales daily. Keep coming back to training. I'll show you those kind of blog posts. There's a variety of different kinds of blog posts that I use. What I'm talking about tonight is just helpful, value-centered, daily maintenance blog posts where I do a little bit of research on Google, I do a little bit of research on YouTube, I find videos and news articles that pertain to whatever niche I want to blog about, whatever niche your market is in, and I post that information. A lot of the times it's not even my direct created content. I just go out there and I curate. I find a cool video about something that pertains to what we do or what I'm trying to promote and sell online. I find a video that pertains to that on YouTube, educational style video or a documentary video or something like that. And then I go to Google and I search for news items or articles about that as well. And I combine those and I just link to them and I provide the video in a neat little blog post. And in the blog post, you'll see I also embed my own promotions that kind of segue from that topic into how I can help them merge that into creating their own economy, learning how to generate leads, learning how to make money online, anything you want to do, learning how to lose weight faster, learning how to eat healthier, learning how to save on their vacation travel, whatever it is that you're promoting, whatever marketing niche you have, you can use this concept that I'm going to show you tonight to walk people into your solutions. But at the same time, you're just giving them daily value that they're going to appreciate anyway. And you then share that blog post with your email list, and you share it on your social media. And that's how it all comes together, the triad: your blog, your social media, and your funnels, your direct traffic to your funnels. It all works together. Okay? So Power Lead System customers and Gold member affiliates, you already have access to unlimited WordPress blogs on your own domain names. Go through the tutorials in the back office and set up your blog. Just set it up. It's called the Power Blog. We have training back there that shows you exactly how to get your blog set up. Okay? And you'll be good to go. I'm going to show you my blog tonight. And there are a variety of different themes in our Power Blog that you can use. No two blogs are going to be identically the same, but you see how mine is laid out. It's laid out like a little informational news blog. And, as long as you keep your blog nice and clean where it's easy for people to read your information, to read your blogs, you'll be good to go. Okay? So let's talk about the marketing routine, right? We're combining the triad of marketing: Facebook, traffic with automated systems, our funnels, and number 3, content marketing, otherwise known as a blog, right? We're going to have those working together. And we're going to do it right now. Let me break it down. We're going to provide value to your marketplace. This is why you want to do it. Endear them to you. Become a resource of valuable information to them. You're going to focus first on the easiest kind of things to do is to provide targeted news updates, breaking developments, videos, documentary films that help you share your message about your business, about your solutions, about your marketing niche. Okay? So you're going to create a daily blog post, then you're going to share it with your email list, then you're going to share that blog post on your social media, and inside of that blog post, you're going to have embedded links and little promotions that lead people to your funnels, your capture page, your information marketing system for whatever you're selling. Okay, so I just want to visualize with you. I want to explain what we're about to do, how it all works together, so then we can just roll up our sleeves and go create a blog post right now. Okay, so here's your execution list, and you might want to pause the video and take a screenshot of these slides too if you want. But these are very helpful to keep you organized and keep you focused. So number 1, create daily blog posts. Number 2, you want to do some research and find stories and videos, Google, YouTube, plenty of help doing that, easy and fast to find really good information. Number 3, you're going to create that blog post, and then you're going to share it with your email list. You're going to broadcast an email to your list, and you're going to let them know a little bit, maybe just the title, the headline, right, of what you're going to share with them. And then you're going to provide a link in the email to click. And when they click on that link to get to that content, they're going to wind up on your exact blog post for that day. And number 4, you're then going to take that link and you're going to share it on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're using. Number 5, your blog post will have embedded promotions and links that lead to your main marketing funnel, your email list, and your offers. Okay, that's how you do this. And then number 6 is the big secret. Really, is to once you start doing this, stay consistent. Stay consistent. I'm going to share with you right now how it doesn't take a whole bunch of time if you just keep it simple. Just find something cool. Go get a good video. Go look for Google News to find something that relates to that video. Share that on a blog post. Provide a little picture, little button, and you're good to go. Okay, you're done, and then spend the rest of your time promoting that and engaging with other people on social media. Okay, and then of course you want to follow up with people that start raising their hand to ask you questions about stuff, or posting comments, or chasing you on Facebook with questions. You want to follow up and connect with those people directly. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the game plan. And as you can see, you can add that to the daily stuff that you do on Facebook. You can add that to buying traffic and getting leads from a solo email ad. that has leads running through your system, through your capture page and on your presentation and in your follow-up emails, this allows them to get value from you, but also it creates, it starts building that relationship. It leads with value and builds trust, because now they're getting value from you. They know how to follow up with you on Facebook. You're giving them good content. They're learning to trust you. They start looking forward to your information. Okay, so now let's actually go create a blog post. Now, I had to create a hypothetical situation so I can create a blog post with you. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to lower this down for right now. So right now, there seems to be big commotion and a lot of hoopla around Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I try to find things that people are already following anyway. So whatever the big news is out there, I try to just listen in and see what people are into, right? And if it's something very, very obvious, an obvious news story that's leading in the regular news, sometimes I use that stuff too, sports, politics, whatever. You know, it's a daily blog post, so it doesn't have to be the end all and be all of all of your content for the rest of time. Okay, these are just things that are popping. You want to pick something, you want to relate it to how you can help people, and then you want to post that content and share that content and get back to engaging with people. So as an example, I'm going to use today, so I don't know if you follow Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, but it was a pretty big day today. Overnight, the value of Bitcoin shot through like very, very close to 2,800. I didn't see it physically see it. I must have been sleeping when it hit 2,800 because our friends in Asia were going crazy, supply and demand. And I believe it got very close to 2,800, or it peaked at 2,800 and a little bit above. And then all of a sudden, America started waking up. And of course, we're so skeptical, it started crashing, right? And it was a big correction that a lot of people were looking for. And so it made news. It was all over the news. Bitcoin is dying, it's crashing and burning, and yada, yada, and people taking it way out of context, and positive and negative and this and that, and all kinds of stuff. So I figured that would be a great thing to lead today with and provide on my blog an update on the latest Bitcoin news, just generic, completely generic, not about any programs or anything. I just know a lot of people are following that. Okay, so here's exactly what I did. I'm taking you through the process, the mental process of coming up with the content idea, and then we will put it on my blog right now, and you could do the same thing. Okay, so I made a decision of what I was going to chase because I looked on my phone at what was trending on Twitter, what people were talking about in the news and on Twitter and on Facebook, and Bitcoin was a big part of it. So I said, yeah, I'm going to choose Bitcoin today. Let me update people, because I know people have day jobs. They're all over the place. They don't have all the time in the world to check all of the news about everything, right? So I'm going to help them out. I'm going to go out there and look for 3 good stories and then make a quick review video of those news stories, and then use that video and the news stories, 3 of them, on a blog post, and then share that. Okay, so here's what I did. The very first step is I went over to Google. My friend Google tells me everything I want to know. Right, let me show you what I did. I went up here, excuse me, and I typed in Bitcoin news. Okay, Bitcoin news. And I didn't even click on news in the browser. I didn't even have to so far. I got 3 good stories. That's all I was looking for. I didn't need anything else, right? So but the point is, you can search for whatever you want. Vacation industry news, travel industry news, weight loss products news, weight loss program news, network marketing industry news, affiliate marketing news, whatever you want, foreign exchange trading, whatever your passion is, whatever your niche market hovers around, you can search for it and find some news stories. Okay, so in my search, I went down here and I said, okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see the headlines, right? So right here, CNBC.com puts out a headline. Bitcoin could see a 47% correction, but some say it's going to 6,000. That's a good story. That's a good catchy headline. I want to use that. The next one that I saw was Bitcoin downturn may come soon. Well, I'll gauge that. I'll see if we use that one. Then there was this one. Bitcoin plunges more than 300 after earlier hitting all-time high. I like that one. Another CNBC story. And then I love Zero Hedge, And Zero Hedge is real funny. They just said Bitcoin is crashing, right? But when you open up the story, there's more context to the story. I like the way they presented that. It was a good little elbow, a good little switcheroo. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that one. So I decided to use the 2 CNBC stories and the Zero Hedge story. And so long story short, I reviewed all of these stories. I opened them up in a different tab on my browser, and I reviewed them so I could use some of their information and link over to them on my blog. And once I had enough information to get the gist of it, I had them open. I'm going to do that right now, but I had them open. I opened up my Camtasia little video screen recorder, and I just started recording a picture-in-picture little video. You see my video right here, okay? And all I did, notice up on my browser here, when I post this, you'll be able to go take a look at what I did and model it. Okay, you can model this for anything. And so anyway, what I did, I had those stories open on my browser and this generic website where if anybody is really interested in buying Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or anything like that, they have to find a place to buy it. And this is Coinbase.com. And then in a wallet, basic stuff, right? Just basic stuff. I open it up and I go, hey guys, I want to give you a review. It was a pretty good day. It was a pretty big day, a newsworthy day in the cryptocurrency arena. Don't know if you're involved with Bitcoin or not, but I know it's very, very popular right now inside and outside, all over the world, but inside and outside of our own affiliate marketing arena. So let me give you a breakdown of 3 of the biggest news stories on page 1 Google that I just reviewed today. And that's all I did. I opened up those stories on my browser. I read through the headline and some of the content, and I kept going to the next story, and I kept going to the next story. And then I said, so, comment below what you think. What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin? Is it going to keep going down? Is it going to go up? Are you long? Do you not have a clue? Do you hate it? Do you love it? What's going on, guys? I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. And remember, if you're looking for a simple way to make money online, go to my blog, go to this link, get into my funnel, read my emails, and shoot me a message if you have any questions, something like that. So I create a little pitch at the end of the video, right? And that's how you can do it. So now let me show you what that looks like, and then we'll put it on my blog. We'll put it on the blog. So I'm going to open these stories, right? So this is the one that I liked right here. So I'm going to right click, and I'm going to open in a new tab. I'm going to open that story, right? These videos are going to play. I got to pause their videos. They're really annoying, these news sites, because when you least expect it, some obnoxious video starts playing that you did not want to play, right? So yeah, it's loading it up. Let me pause it. Okay, hold on. I have to wait until it starts. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, just pause it. Bitcoin, as you probably know by now, is pause that thing. All right, so that's one story. Now let me go back. Let me go back here and open up the other one. This one, Bitcoin plunges more than 300 after earlier hitting all-time high. So I'm going to right-click on this story. I'm going to open it in a new tab. Same thing. It's going to play an obnoxious video. I'm going to pause it. So let me just hold on there. Different story, related content, same news place.
Bitcoin's been a hot topic, hitting a record high.
And you can even embed these videos too in your blog post and just give them the news if you want to do it that way too. But I like to do my own little reviews of them, because that way it's kind of like you're having a conversation. They get used to the sound of your voice and just, having you review stuff with them. It's pretty cool. So now I'm going to go to this one. Bitcoin is crashing, zerohedge.com. So I'm going to open this up in a new browser. All right, there we go. There's that story. So then the very first thing is I came over here to check out the story to make sure to see if it was the kind of content that I wanted to promote, if it was a clickbait, garbage story, if it was a good story. This one was pretty funny because this guy's really cool, very smart guy actually, but he's pretty funny too. Bitcoin is crashing. That's his headline, right? And then he has this graph, right, of a swan dive all the way down, right? And he says, what goes up exponentially falls vertically, or something like that. Bitcoin has plunged 13% in the last few minutes. No catalyst evident for now, right? So he provides this graphic of how it's been climbing straight up and then fell off a cliff, right? But then he provides some context. He goes on to write, bear in mind that this plunge merely corrects to the record highs of yesterday. And then he provides an image that to me was hilarious. Here's his image, and it says, and in context, it's a flesh wound. Like, you know, it's no big deal, man. Everyone, the rest of the news is pumping it up like, oh my God, Bitcoin is dying today. It's crashing. It's going all the way down. Oh my goodness. You see this little blue circle here? That in the context of the last of the year of what's been happening this year, I believe that's a yearly, yeah, not even, just a couple of months. But yeah, it's for the year, for the calendar year, right? The big, huge crash today really is just this right here. That's it. And then it's already come back and almost regained most of what it had lost. It was at 2,800 at the peak. It corrected down to like 2,200 something, I believe. And I believe right now it's back into the 25s. So it's just been crazy. But anyway, so I like that. So I wanted to provide the story, and notice he put it in context there at the end. So it's kind of like a clickbait. You know, oh my God, Zero Hedge is saying Bitcoin is crashing. Oh man, I'm gonna lose everything, right? And people rush in here to say, oh no, look at that cliff dive. Oh, what happened? And then they find out down here, dude, it's no big deal. They just kind of corrected down to the record they set yesterday, and that's it. Then took off higher from there. You know, so anyway, I like that story. Okay, I like that story, so I have that one. So now that we have the 3 stories, then I created a video, right? And all I did exactly what I just did with you. And then I said, well, let's see what CNBC is saying. You know, Bitcoin plunges more than $300 after earlier hitting an all-time high. So what's going on here? And I read a little bit, a couple of paragraphs from this story. And I said, okay, so pretty much in context, these guys don't really know what's going on because they're pretty negative on it. They're making it seem like it's, you know, the stock market crash after the Roaring 20s, right? The start of the Great Depression. If you listen to them, it's like, you know, RIP, rest in peace, Bitcoin. So anyway, I covered a little bit of that. And then I went to the 3rd story, and the same thing. I just covered the headline, read some of the bullet points, read some of the content, and I said, so what do you guys think? So there's CNBC, there's Zero Hedge. What do you think? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Are you pro? Are you con? Do you not have a clue what Bitcoin is? What's going on, guys? Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for a simple way to learn how to make money on the internet, you can come to our free training tonight at blablabla.com. You know, and so I wrapped up the video. Now, once I have the video done, here it is done on my YouTube. I render it, I upload it to YouTube. Now, content marketing night, right? So let me, what time is it? All right, what time is it? 7:33, really? Or did time stop for me here? Is it really 7:33? All right, so, so now that you have the video done, content marketing, I create a title for the video that contains the main keywords of the content. Bitcoin cryptocurrency correction update 2800, then crash. Right, so I created that as the title of the video. And then in the description of the video, you want to set your videos up to make it easier for your subscribers or your viewers, if they want more information, to find your blog, right? This blog marketing night. So I basically reiterate the title of the video, the headline, as a headline, and then I lead them over to my blog post link, right? And then if it's in a subject matter that you have already created, like a review video, educational review video about that topic or that subject. In this case, if you had already created a Bitcoin review blog post with a couple of documentaries and some videos and educating people about whatever it is you're talking about, in this case, Bitcoin, then you can link over to that too, right? So I say right here, are you new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Learn the basics here. And I direct link right to a blog post that talks about the basics of that. Right? You can do this for whatever you're selling, whatever niche you're in, travel, this, that, whatever, okay? So just keep that in mind. This is just training for tonight. I'm using the stuff that I blog about, but you can use just, you know, replace what I'm talking about with whatever you want to talk about on your blog. Same thing. Find some news articles and special reports using Google News. Just search it on the search engines, and then either create your own reviews on YouTube or do the same thing on YouTube and look for, you know, breaking Bitcoin news on YouTube, and you'll find all kinds of stuff that you can use. So now that I've done that, the very first thing I want to do is beneath every YouTube video, there's a share arrow right here. See that? Share arrow. I'm going to click on share to put this video, the way my blog works anyway, to put this video on my blog, I need the embed code. See, they'll give you a share link here. That's for social media. Take that to Facebook, Twitter, whatever. But for me on my blog, I want the embed code. That's how my blog works. So I click on embed. It shows the embed code. I'm going to right click on this code. I'm going to copy it. Okay. Now, actually, before I do that, because I'm going to forget the exact wording of this headline, I'm going to highlight the headline. I'm going to copy the headline, and I'm going to log in to the dashboard of my blog right here. Okay. So I've logged into my blog. All right. You go to your blog, whatever the login is, you log in, username, password, and you come to your dashboard. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to select new and post. I'm going to create a new post. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty straightforward. New post. Let's do this. You can do this. Let's do this. You can do this all day long. So now here it's self-explanatory. Add a new post. Enter title here, right? So I'm going to enter the title that I want. Oops. In here, right click, paste. There's my title. Is it the way that I want it? Bitcoin cryptocurrency correction update 2800 hits. I'm going to put hits 2800 then crash. Right? That's my headline. And now I'm going to use this as the beginning of my blog post. I'm going to copy the headline. Right? This is just my format that I like to use. And I'm going to put here, because it was a collection of news stories, breaking news, right? And then I'm going to just right click and paste that headline there. Bitcoin cryptocurrency correction update hits 2800, then crash. I'm going to make this a little more reader friendly, right? So I have cryptocurrency in the main headline already for my blog. I don't have to have it here. So I'm going to write Bitcoin races, breaking records to 2800, then crashes. Right, that's my headline. And now I'm going to put a spacer here. Check this out. I'm going to put the word video here. And because I know this is the way I promote myself, under the video, I always have like a click here to continue button that takes them to my lead capture pages that I want. So under that, I'm going to type the word button. And then under that, because I have that button that I'm going to paste there. And then under that, I'm going to write content. Okay, now, well, actually, I know what I'm going to write here. So these are just spacers that follow my template, right? So now I can add those later. But for right now, I'm going to say, here are 3 late breaking and developing stories. Oops, too many. Late breaking and developing stories on the big cryptocurrency day today. Right, and that's going to be like a sub headline, little headline by itself. So I'm going to put here are, right, too many capitals here, so I want to make it easily readable. Here are 3 late breaking and developing stories on the big cryptocurrency day today. Notice I sprinkle it with these keywords in the post too. So now that I have that, I can go down here and I go read more, like this, right? And I'm going to go to one of the stories and just pull its headline. So I'm going to go to Zero Hedge, that one, and that one was easy. Bitcoin is crashing. Zero Hedge, right? I leave it like that. That was his headline. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to hyperlink it to that story. But before I do that, I'm going to do another one. Read more. Right now I'm going to go to one of the CNBC stories, and I'm going to pull their headline. Bitcoin plunges more than 300 after earlier hitting all-time high. I don't want to copy and paste that because it's got it set where it's going to be a humongous headline, and I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to have to memorize it. Bitcoin plunges more than, well, I can do it on the text feature. Yeah, let me show you how to do that. If you don't want the formatting to come over, you can still copy and paste. But when you copy whatever you want to do here, I'm going to link to them, so it's no big deal. I'm going to go back here. Now, instead of doing it in the visual editor, I'm going to go into the text editor so it doesn't bring any of that formatting, the big old headline fonts and stuff. I'm going to click on text. Now, in text, I can safely paste, and it'll just put the words. It won't format anything. Okay, see how that works? And since I'm here already, I have one more headline. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to say read more. I'm going to go back to the third story that I wanted to share. Bitcoin could see a 47% correction, but some say it's going to 6,000. I want that headline. It's a good headline. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back. I'm still in the text editor, okay? So I'm not going to bring any formats in, and I'm going to lay that headline right there. And then under that, I'm just going to write the word content as a spacer for myself, okay? So see how I did that? So now I've got basically the content of that is pretty much done, right? So I'm going to write here, you know, what do you think about Bitcoin's day? Do you think it was just a profit-taking correction? Or do you think this might be a big one, in quotes, where it continues to fall like crazy and the bubble bursts? The investing community inside of the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency movement is going crazy these days, and it's just fun to see this trend roll on. I've been looking at Bitcoin, and I use the vehicle of online cash generation with affiliate marketing to raise capital and have the opportunity to own and invest in cryptocurrencies. Do you own any Bitcoin? And that's it, right? So that pretty much is done. Now now that the content is basically done, I just have to clean it up a little bit. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna write my promotion. And the way I write a promotion, I always have like a little headline and then a picture and then a button. And I just get my followers and my subscribers used to, that's the way I promote. That's my, those are my promotions, right? I'll have links in the middle of just sentences and stuff like that. But at the end of my blog posts, that's how I promote. So I'm gonna write, my tagline is always, you know, simple freedom, helping people learn how to create their own work so they can generate their own income from home online. To learn more, click and download our special report and videos. Okay, it's a video. They're going to go see a video, and in the email, I always send them like little special reports. I do a blog post, turn it into a little PDF file, and offer to email it to them. And then they'll respond, yeah, I want your PDF. I want your white paper. I want your special report. And it's basically things that could be a blog post anyway, but I save them as a PDF just so I can have something to give away to people. And I send them an email. Hey, Joe, here's that PDF special report you were talking about. This one teaches you how I use Facebook to generate money online. And I send them some, and it always leads to my programs. Okay, just the way I roll. So that's my little promo. And now under this little sub headline or headline, whatever, I'm going to put a picture and then a button. All right. So I want to show you the breakdown. I want to show the anatomy of this blog post before it looks all purty. Okay. So here's my headline with the main title is up here. There's my headline with my keywords in it. My video is going to go there. A button is going to go there. A headline is going to go there. I'm going to link to 3 news stories with their own headlines right there. I'm going to write a couple of little paragraphs of content, not much. And then my promo, a picture and a button, I'm done. Okay, so now let's go do the hard part. The finishing here is making it look nice. I'm going to go back to my video now. Now under the video in the description, I'm going to click on the share button, right, until I see the embed code. I'm going to click on that embed code. I'm going to make sure I have it all highlighted. I'm going to right click and copy. I'm going to come back to my blog. Okay. So I have that on my clipboard. Now to embed a video on my blog post, on my blog, I need to do it not through the visual editor like this, but I need to do it through the text editor. Okay. So I'm going to click on text. There we go. Now that I'm here, I can highlight the word video, my placeholder. Okay, I just used it as a placeholder. I highlight it, I right click, and I paste my video code right in there. Now, I know every blog is different how wide you can go and still fit a video on your blog. Okay, I know that the widest I can go is 630 in the width of the pixels, and that's the number right here. Width, the default is 560, and then height 315. I already know my blog can take 630, so I'm going to go back here and change that to 630, not changing anything else in this code, or else it won't show up. It won't work. And then on the height, I'm going to change that number to 355. I know on my blog that's what I can do, but I can still test it. So I go back to visual. Okay, now that I did that, go back to visual, and boom, look at that video. There's my video, right? So now that I did the video, I'm going to start from the top now, and this headline, I'm going to highlight the whole headline. I have a little style that I like to use. This is just me. You can do whatever you want. Yours will have these buttons too, by the way. They'll be a little bit different. Every blog theme is a little bit different, but mine, so I highlight the headline. I go up here where it says paragraph, and I click the little arrow. It gives me options. Heading 2 is the one I like. Heading 2, right? That's just the way I do it. And I know because of my blog that this entire headline by default is in red ink. It's red font. Okay. So I like to use just this part of it in red, the rest of it in black. So I'm going to highlight the rest of it that I want right here in black. I'm going to go here where it says text color. See how easy this is? Open that up. You can customize. I want that black. So now I know it doesn't look red, but I know that this is going to be red, and then this is black. So my headline there is done. Now under the video, I always put a button, right? A promotional button for them to just click and get to one of my capture pages. So I'm going to highlight this button, and from the visual editor now, I'm going to highlight that button. I'm going to click up here at the top, see where it says add media. I'm going to add media, and now there's a couple of ways that you could add pictures. There are pictures that you've already uploaded to your blog from other posts. And then if it's a brand new picture that you want to upload, then you can click on upload files. I know I'm looking for a button that I use all the time. So here it is right here. I'm just going to click on the button here since I see it. I'm going to click on it, and it opens it up over here in the attachment details, right? So a couple of little search engine little tricks for this. Because I'm talking about Bitcoin and this and that, I've got some keywords that I want to make sure are in the title, And let me see, is it? Yeah, it's the cryptocurrency, simple freedom. And I'm going to enter the word Bitcoin at the end of this too. So the word Bitcoin is in the title of that picture file. There we go. And now I'm going to highlight this whole title. Title means search engines. Title, search engines. So I'm going to, I squeeze in a phrase here with a lot of keywords in it, a couple of keywords. I'm going to go down to where it says alt text. That stands for alternative text, which means if whoever's trying to bring up your blog is on a browser that for whatever reason does not show the picture, it will show instead of the picture whatever you put in this box. Okay, so for me, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to highlight whatever's in there now. I'm going to paste in my new title. There we go. And same thing for the description. Same exact thing. I'm going to highlight this description, paste in my new one. There we go. It's got my keywords that I want for this blog in there. That's for the picture. Okay. And now if I scroll a little bit down, you can see I can make that picture, which is just a click to continue button. I can make it clickable and I can have it send people wherever I want them to go. I want them to go to a page on my blog where I talk about Bitcoin with educational videos, or I can take them to a lead capture page. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to take them to an educational Bitcoin education kind of page on my blog. Okay, but you can take them wherever you want to go. So here I'm going to put that link. The whole link, http everything.com/Bitcoin, right? That's the Bitcoin page on my blog. Has some documentaries, some cool videos. And anyway, then when I'm done, I'm going to click on insert post, insert into post, and look at what happens. Boom, right? So now the button is not the same size as the video. I want to make it the same size. How do I do that? I'm going to click on it and see the little pencil here that says edit. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And now see the size of the images here. I can click on this to open up options. See the last one, it says custom size. I'm going to click on custom size. It gives me the dimensions. It keeps it in scale. So I want to make it the same as the video, 630. Remember mine was 630. It automatically changes the height to keep it in the right ratio there. And then there's a little box. You can see it's sending people over to this link when they click on the button, right? You can put any link you want in here, your lead capture page, your blog, whatever you want, okay? So I'm just showing you where it shows up. Custom URL, there it is. Now, do you want that? This little box here says open link in a new tab, okay? So I just click on that, open link in a new tab, and then I click to update. I click to update. Now look at that. The button is the same size, width anyway, as my video, and everything looks great. We'll test it when we're done. Going down now to the other parts of this content. Here's another headline. Remember, I wanted to use this as a headline. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to click on paragraph again and pick heading 2. This time I'm going to leave it, I want to make this all black. I don't want red anymore. I want black in there because I'm going to use red in these bullet point linked headlines here. Okay. Now, this is just the way I like to share content. So I'm going to send them off to these news stories. I'm going to make these clickable. How do I do that? Well, first I'm going to correct the font that I want. So I want this to stand out and pop on the page. So I'm going to highlight read more. I'm going to bold it, and I'm going to choose red. Okay, now I'm going to move to the next one. This is just my style. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to bold it and red. And then the third one, I'm going to bold it and red. All right, cool. Now let's make these hyperlinks. So there's a little glitch on my blog. Sometimes when I try to hyperlink something like this, it won't take the first time, but it'll take the second time. You know, WordPress, just sometimes you have little glitches like that. I just know my blog. No big deal. So anyway, I'm going to highlight this first headline. Bold, it's a headline, right? And, oh, I need the link. I need to know where I'm sending people, right? So let's go back to that Zero Hedge story. Up at the top of my address bar is the link to this Zero Hedge news story. I'm going to copy that, highlight and copy it, go back to my blog. I have that highlighted. I'm going to click on the little link here, the little chain link, insert link. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to paste the link I want them to go to for that story, I'm going to click on the little link options wheel here, and I'm going to click on open link in a new tab. I don't want them leaving my blog completely. I just want that story to open up in a new window. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, open link in new tab. And now I'm going to update. Let's see if it takes. No, it didn't take the first time. That's a little glitch on my blog. No big deal. So I'll do it again, highlight it, link, paste, click on the link options, open link in a new tab, update. It still didn't take. Oh, come on, dude. Not tonight. Always on a hangout. Not tonight. All right, let me do it again. Open, right click, paste, link options, open link in new window, in new tab rather. It's still not doing it. It's never not done it. All right, so I'm going to show you. So I go to the other one, right? Let's make believe. Maybe it's because I'm on a hangout and it's just going to have glitches or whatever. So I'm going to highlight this one, bold it, all right? Go, and this is the 300 after earlier hitting. Let me go find the link. Yeah, this is it. So I'm going to get this link. I'm going to copy it. That's where I want them to go. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to hit insert a hyperlink, paste, open link, a new window, update. It's not doing it either. I think it's just because I'm on this hangout. It just wants to act up. So I'm going to bold the third one. Let's go check the third. No big deal if it doesn't. I'll just fix it when we're done here. But now I'm going to get this link. This is how you get the links to the actual blog post. Copy it. Go back to your blog, right? Let me see if I do it this way. I'm just going to highlight the headline. Click on insert link. Put the link in here. There we go. Let me just apply. Did it do it? It applied it, but it's not going to open it in a new link, and I don't like that. So I'm going to highlight it again and see if I can really fix it. And I am going to edit this. Click on the link wheel, open in new tab. It worked on that one. See that? All right. So being the stickler that I am, I'm going to try and do it for all of them. So I'm going to highlight this one again, go back to this story, get this link, copy it, get my link. All right, so highlight it fresh, insert link, paste, apply. Now it did it. So now I guess I got to go back after the fact and make it open on another tab by clicking on edit here, the little link wheel, open a new tab. Now I do it. Yep, there we go. So you see how that's done. So now I'm going to go get the zero hedge one again. Right click, copy that link, go back to my blog, highlight it. So I'm going to be able to send people to this information. And I'm going to click that, paste, apply. There we go. Go back in here and just have it open in a new tab. Link wheel, open link, a new tab, update. There we go. Yay, I did it. So now my video is done. My headlines are done. They're linking to the proper stories. I'm going to bold this so we can continue with the blog post. I'm just wrapping it up now. So then I write some stuff, and now my promotion. Okay, so I'm going to make this bold, this part of it bold and red. And I'm gonna, it's a promotional headline, so I'm gonna bold it right here, right? Now I'm gonna bring over a picture that fits a Bitcoin style promotion, right? So I'm gonna highlight the word picture. I'm gonna click on add media. Look at how you can add a picture from your computer. Okay, I'm gonna add media, and this is where I'm gonna put a picture of one of my Power Lead System lead capture pages. I'm going to upload file, select file right here, click that. Now I'm inside here. I'm going to go to my documents, to my desktop rather. Desktop is where I have this folder, and I'm going to go to Bitcoin, the Bitcoin folder right here. Oh, that's not it. So I'm going to go back to desktop. Oh, I know. In documents, I put it in documents, Bitcoin folder in documents. I got to combine those. My screw up. But here we go. A lot of little Bitcoin pictures that I can use for this promotion. I'm going to use this one right here. And it shows up here, right? It uploads it into your blog. And remember, you have to be aware of keywords in the title. So this one says Bitcoin. So I'm going to do Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, zero hedge, crash, record, high. I don't know what else. That's enough. That's enough. I don't want to get carried away. So I'm going to highlight this title now with those keywords, copy them, alt text, put it in this box, and description, put it in this box. Just helps you get found on the search engines, gives you more of an opportunity to put these keywords in your post somewhere embedded in the picture in this case. All right, so now I know that I have a Power Lead System Bitcoin branded capture page. It just collects leads and sends them into my presentations, right? But it's a Power Lead System page. And so that one, I'm going to put the link to that here so that when they click on that picture, it's going to send them to my capture page that matches, okay? So now I'm going to insert this into the post. Look at how it does it. Boom, there it is, right? I'm going to leave this in default size. I'm going to click on it and click the little pencil to edit it because, again, I don't want people leaving my blog when they click on stuff. I want everything to open up in a new tab. So I go down and there's a little box, open link in a new tab. I'm going to leave the sizing the same. That's fine. But I'm going to click on open link in a new tab and click update. Now it's going to open. When they click on it, it will send them to the capture page, but they won't leave my blog. It'll just open in another page. Okay. And then also see the spacing with my offer. Simple freedom is in red. The main offer sentence is in black. And the close statement, the call to action, I want in red as well. Okay. So I just noticed that right now. My eye got a little tired reading that. It wasn't quite separated enough for my taste. So I'm just going to make that pop with a different color down there. Okay, so now it says simple freedom, helping people learn how to create their own work so they can generate their own income from home online. To learn more, click and download our special report and videos. And then the picture says, tap into the Bitcoin explosion. It's just a capture page. I show them how to make money with Power Lead System. They can take those commissions and go buy Bitcoin direct, right? So it's just a matching image for the type of content that I'm writing. This could be anything. All right, and then under the picture, the button again, right? I like to use that button under the pictures because people are accustomed to seeing that, and then they'll click on the button, right? So I'm going to click on Add Media again. Now I know the button's already been uploaded. See, all the uploaded pictures are here, so I can just click on them if it's something that I want to recycle. It's right there. My keywords are the same. That's fine. I'm just going to make sure that the link is the one that I want, right? So it's a link to a capture page that matches the whole Bitcoin branding. You can do this too. And insert into post. See how that lines up perfectly? That's perfect. My blog post is done, my friend. So let's go through the finished product. Well, we're not done yet, but let's review it after I do the category. So the category on this is going to be, I want Bitcoin to be the category. I already created that category for these kind of articles. Makes it easier for people to find your stuff. So I'm going to categorize it in the keyword Bitcoin. Down here, it says tags. That's just another word for keywords. I'm going to put in Bitcoin. Add that one. I'm going to put in Bitcoin crashes, Bitcoin correction, Bitcoin 2800. Then I'm going to write cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency trading, Bitcoin 101. What is Bitcoin? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You get the drift. You can add as many of these as you want, right? Those are your tags, your keywords. Now I'm done on the sidebar, category and tags. That's it. Now for search engine optimization, some blog themes have a plugin where you can plug in what you want the title of it to be manually and the description and the keywords. I have that, right, in my blog. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the main title. Now I'm going to go down here, and I know where my SEO plugin thing is, and it is right here, right? Title, description, and keywords. So title, I'm just going to paste that there. Description, I'm going to paste that there as well. There's only so much space you can do here, but I'm going to do breaking stories from Zero Hedge and CNBC on Bitcoin crash after setting new high at 2800. And notice you can do this description up to 160 characters, you know, so all this fit pretty cool. And I end with the word video too. So I got lucky that I had enough room to create a little description that puts my keywords in there. And now for keywords, you have to separate them with a comma, right? Each keyword or keyword phrase separated with a comma, and I just bring them over right from my tags, Okay, so I'm going to write Bitcoin, comma, space, Bitcoin crashes, comma, space, Bitcoin correction, comma, space, Bitcoin 2800, comma, space, cryptocurrency, comma, space, cryptocurrency trading, comma, space, Bitcoin 101, comma, space, what is Bitcoin, comma, space, and simple freedom, my little tagline, comma, space. All right, so you get the drift. So you put your title, your description, and your keywords in there. You put your tags over here. We formatted it the way we want. We added our category Bitcoin. It matches. There it gives you a little representation of what your title is going to look like, what your description is going to look like. Everything looks great. What do you say we publish this bad boy and get to work promoting it now to our email and to social media, right? That's what's next. So I'm going to click on publish. Check this out. Publish. That's it, guys. I gave you a template, gave you a module that you can re-engineer. I'm going to go over to my blog again. This is another little glitch on my blog. Every time I publish something, I get all this gibberish. But it's fine. It's fine. Just an old boy. I've had this blog since 2006. So here we go, right? So my latest story, I can see it here on the front page. Bitcoin cryptocurrency correction update hits 2800, then crash. There it is. And notice how it pulls in your title. Your description is in here in the blurb. If people want to read about it and open it up, they click on this. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Here's our blog post. Bitcoin cryptocurrency, blah, blah, blah. You already saw that. Look at how the headline looks. Breaking news. Bitcoin races, breaking records to 2800. Then crashes. There's my video. Here is the click here to continue button, which I told you it goes to another blog story about Bitcoin education. When people click here, it opens up on a different tab. Okay, different tab. And here is a page on just Bitcoin education. So if you have a review about something, you can review it on your blog and link over to your funnels and all that good stuff, right? But then you can then follow up by writing news stories on that topic, okay, and lead them back to your review blog. See what I'm doing there? See how I did that? See what I did there? That's what I do. That's what I do. That leads them to my links. Now under there, I continue just giving value. Right here are 3 late breaking developing stories. Here's the one headline, Zero Hedge, and it's opening up here Zero Hedge perfectly in another tab. Notice they never leave my blog. They can close this, and they're back on my blog, right? And then so CNBC story opens up the same way. There it is. Close that, and you can see how that's working. And then a little more, information, and then bam, right into my promotion and call to action. Right now, this, remember, I set up to go to a Power Lead System capture page that I created with the system that builds my leads list. So you remember what it said. It's a promotion, a generic universal lead generation, right? Making money on the internet. They can click the picture. It opens up a lead capture page. See that? Or they can click on the button. It opens up a lead capture page. See how I did that? All roads lead to Rome. That's how I get people, by sharing value. I get people to come and then discover my lead capture pages and all that stuff, right? Hey, that last one didn't open up. I didn't do it. It didn't open up in a new page. See how now they're off my blog? Totally messed up. So now I have to go back into my blog, and I got to fix that. I'm not going to do it here on the broadcast, but that's why you test everything to make sure it's working great. So that, my friend, is the anatomy of the way I do a daily maintenance blog. I research, I go to Google News, pull up some articles, I go to YouTube, pull up some videos, or create my own review video. And once I have that raw material, using those keywords on something that I know my subscribers are going to get value from, you create your headline. That becomes the title of your blog. Headline, video, little call to action button. That's just my style. You don't have to do it this way, but that's how I do it. Subheadline, share more information, link out to these other sources, right? So they get that valuable information. Hey, I did the job of collecting this information for them, and they don't have to run around 10,000 places to find it. They just, I let them know, hey, did you read these stories? Oh, let me go check those out, right? And then you write a couple of blurbs that segue or transition into your own promotion about how you can help them. And if they're curious about that, they can click and get to your lead capture page. That is the anatomy of a content marketing blog post. Now, what can I do? Well, I can go to Facebook right here. I can click on Facebook. I can take this link right here, copy, and I can go to my Facebook, and I can say, here I can say, what a day for Bitcoin, right? Like that. Check these stories out. 2,800, then crash. Then came right back. All right, so then I link right there. And I don't want a capture page picture to be the image, right? So that's too obvious. So that's automatically pulls up because that's one of the pictures in my blog post. So I'm going to click on photo video right here, and I'm going to provide a different one. And you know what? I'm going to use this one this time. A little cartoon about Bitcoin, right? And open that. There's the picture. And that's how I share my blog post to my social media audience on Facebook. Okay? So now that I know, I'm going to post this also on my fan page. So I'm going to copy the content and copy it, right? Now I'm going to post this. Check this out. This is the finished work. This is what I keep doing. I just promote it. I'm going to send an email to my email list, and I'm going to send them to the story. And pretty much the email is going to say exactly what the Facebook post says. I won't do this in front of you right now, but you get my drift. I'm going to go in there and create a broadcast and shoot it out, right? But look at that. They can click on this picture. There's a picture. What should I do about Bitcoin, right? What a day for Bitcoin. Check these stories out. 2,800, then crash, then came right back, and boom. The story is here. They can click and they get to the blog, and you already see how from the blog they can get to my funnel. Okay, so that's what I do, and I do that on Facebook, the Facebook groups that I run. I do that on my fan page. I do that on Twitter. I send an email to my list, and that is the way I do my daily marketing, my friend. Now, this is how to do like something newsworthy, some news items, some breaking news, something like that, right? That's one way to do it. Other times, you know what I do? I do a review video almost every day, and it's called Welcome to My Team. Here's how to get started with Power Lead System. That's what I do. And I point them to a page on my blog where I tell them, hey, if you're brand new, sorry if I haven't had a chance to personally call you or connect with you and welcome you to the team, but I want to make sure that you get the training and the orientation link where you can go and get set up fast and start getting results, right? So here's what you need to do. You need to go to my blog, and then go to the link where it says Power Lead System Getting Started, click on that tab, and it opens up a complete, it's like I'm right there with you, showing you exactly how to set up your funnel, exactly how to get traffic, exactly how to plug into our training. Okay, so welcome to the team. And that'll be a daily, that'll be a blog post with a little video, and I'll put that on my blog sometimes. Other times, you know what I do? I just open up my camera and I talk for 5 or 10 minutes about what I like about the compensation plan of Power Lead System, or whatever program I'm promoting, or a quick tutorial on how to get started generating leads on Facebook. And I'll do little reviews, a review about this, a review about that, 5-10 minutes tops. And then I have my video, then I create the content, but the format is the same. And so you don't always have to do like news reviews. Today, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't have any time to think about any more, original content. So I figured, hey, Bitcoin's is having a big old dramatic day. Let me go find some stories and share that. Let me do my review, and boom, get that out there. Okay? And that's the point. Get something of value, get it, collect it quick, YouTube, Google, put it on your blog, share it, promote it, share it, share it, share it. Okay? So I hope that this makes sense and that you can take the training here and apply it, because if you use this triad of marketing, direct traffic buys right into your funnels, and then social media networking, build your audience, monetize your audience, and do this kind of blog content marketing on top of that and promote that to your email list. When you buy traffic, they're on your email list, right? Your opt-ins. So when you send an email to go to your blog for these stories, they've never seen you before. They're like, wow, this is cool value. This is cool value. That's who you want to be, right? And same thing on social media. So it all works together. All these three things: your blog content marketing, your social media marketing, and your direct traffic and funnel work, building your email list. All of these work together. They help you generate more leads, generate trust by delivering value. And always, you see how it never fails. I always end up getting people in front of my links, in front of my presentations. And then I just invite them to this training so they can start learning. So that, my friend, is the training for this week, Content Marketing Blog Marketing Week. A reminder that in a few weeks, we're going to be doing a 2-day live immersion workshop in Las Vegas, Power Lead System live event. You can get all of the information, 2 days workshop, Saturday, Sunday, June 24th, 25th. For all of the information, go to plsliveevent.com. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, sharing a lot of value, just working around the clock until it's over, until we can't give no more. And we hope to really get you up to speed and get you getting results fast with Power Lead System. Internet marketing training, social media marketing training, affiliate marketing training. I will see you next week on our next live training session. Affiliates, be sure to just send your prospects over to these free coaching sessions and plug them into the training environment. It closes sales. It retains your team. So with that, my name is Franco for the Power Lead System. I am out of here. See you guys next week. Bye for now.